Dear viewers, some toys are made to play with, and some are made to take your place. Today's story is also going to be unfolded in this way. Once upon a time, there was a little girl living with her parents in a small town. It was Lily's 7th birthday unfolds at her festively decorated suburban home, a vibrant scene of joy and laughter. Colorful balloons dance in the breeze, marking a day of celebration and youthful exuberance. Children's laughter echoes through the yard as they dive into playful party games. Lily beams, her face radiant with pure happiness, surrounded by her cherished friends and family. A perfect birthday moment, framed by love, laughter, and the simple joys of childhood. Sunlight floods the living room as Lily tears through wrapping paper, each gift sparking unrestrained glee and youthful energy. Her fingers halt on a box wrapped in faded floral paper, different from the vibrant chaos around her. She unveils delicate lace, revealing a porcelain doll with painted eyes that gleam with unreal life. A note rests beneath the doll. It reads, "For my dearest Lily from Grandma," a touching message echoing through the sunlit room. Lily's intense gaze locks onto the doll's face. The doll's glassy eyes shimmer with an unnerving awareness. Its painted lips curve into a disturbingly soft smile. A faint warmth emanates from the doll's porcelain skin. It is unlike cold porcelain. Lily stares intently. Lily's mother softly tucks her into bed, a tender gesture in the dimly lit room. Clara, the doll, sits perched on the shelf, her painted eyes watching over them. Long, distorted shadows stretch across the walls, creating an eerie atmosphere. The covers are pulled up to her chin, and Lily closes her eyes, ready for sleep. 2:47 a.m. Lily's mother stirs, a faint sound piercing her sleep. Heart pounding, she rises, an unseen fear gripping her. Quietly, she approaches Lily's room, a silhouette in the dim light. With hesitant steps, she pushes the door open, a sliver of darkness revealed. She peers into the room, a silent guardian against the night. Her eyes search the shadows, seeking reassurance in the stillness. Lily sleeps peacefully, her chest rising and falling in a gentle rhythm. Beside her, the doll mirrors Lily's breath, its chest moving in eerie synchronicity. The doll's imitation is perfect, a ghostly echo of life beside the sleeping girl. Lily's mother halts in the doorway, a silent observer of the unsettling scene. Her eyes widen with disbelief, questioning the reality of what she witnesses in the dim light. Sunlight bathes Lily's room as her mother approaches a doll on the bed, a silent observer in the morning's calm. She lifts the doll, its porcelain skin cold and lifeless, a stark contrast to the warmth of the sun. A sigh escapes her lips, the weight of the previous night lingering in the air. A faint smile touches her lips as she dismisses the haunting vision as a mere hallucination born of sleeplessness. Lily's room is filled with the soft cadence of sleep, a peaceful sanctuary under the cloak of night. Barely audible whispers dance through the darkness, weaving untold stories. A gentle breeze stirs the curtains, casting shadows that flicker and play across the walls. In the quiet of the night, secrets linger, whispered on the breath of dreams. Lily's room is drowned in shadow, the moonlight barely piercing through the curtains, painting the scene with quiet mystery. The air hangs still, heavy with unspoken anxieties and hushed promises, filling the room with a somber mood. Lily's gentle voice breaks the silence, a soft promise cutting through the darkness. She whispers, her words a soothing balm in the oppressive night.
Don't worry, Clara. I'll stay awake so you can rest.
Morning light streams into Lily's room, revealing Lily curled in a tight ball, her face hidden. Clara lies sprawled on the bed, her body radiating an unnatural heat. Close up on Clara's face, her cheeks flushed with fever. Lily remains motionless, lost in a deep, troubled sleep. Sunlight casts long shadows across the room, highlighting the stillness. The room is silent, save for Clara's shallow, rapid breaths. Sunlight floods the kitchen as Martha nervously fidgets with a dish towel, a storm brewing in her eyes. George sits calmly with his newspaper, oblivious to Martha's inner turmoil. Martha blurts, her voice barely a whisper.
George, I'm worried about Lily.
George lowers his paper, a flicker of annoyance crossing his face.
Worried? About what?
Martha's eyes dart around, filled with unspoken fears.
She's been acting so strange lately.
A chilling silence hangs in the air as Martha utters,
And that doll.
In Lily's bedroom, the night casts long shadows, highlighting the innocence of youth. Lily's mother watches from the doorway, a silent observer in the dim light. Her gaze is fixed on Lily and Clara, their bond a reason to her growing unease. The air thickens with unspoken tension, a mother's intuition on high alert. Each shadow seems to deepen her worry, the room a stage for her anxieties. Anxiety creeps in, painting her face with concern as she observes the children. Morning light floods Lily's room, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Lily lies motionless in her bed, tangled in her sheets, a figure of unsettling stillness. Sarah and Mark stand frozen in the doorway, their shadows stretching long and distorted in the bright light. A silent dread begins to take hold as they watch Lily, fear twisting their features. The sunlight, once welcoming, now seems to mock their growing panic with its indifferent warmth. Their faces are etched with a silent scream, their hearts pounding with mounting terror. They immediately take Lily to the hospital. Doctors gather, their faces grim, around Lily's still form in the hospital room, a silent vigil of fading hope. Monitors beep softly, charting her weak pulse against the backdrop of a haunting, sterile silence. There are no wounds, no visible sickness, only the chilling mystery of her unresponsive state. Her heart beats faintly, a fragile rhythm in the face of encroaching stillness. The touch of her skin is cold, the warmth of life slowly slipping away. The room is filled with unspoken questions, a desperate plea for a sign amidst the quiet despair. Sunlight streams into Lily's bedroom, illuminating Clara sitting upright on the floor, her eyes gleaming unnaturally. Clara's lips are slightly parted, as if she's about to speak, yet silence hangs heavy in the air. An unsettling aura emanates from the doll, a subtle shift in the atmosphere. The room seems to hold its breath, the bright cheerfulness now tainted with an undercurrent of sinister mystery. A close-up reveals an almost imperceptible smirk playing on the doll's painted lips. In Lily's room, her mother picks up the doll, its porcelain face serene against the chaotic backdrop. As she holds the doll, a creeping horror distorts her features, her eyes widening in disbelief. A voice whispers, intensifying the dread.
She feels a faint, steady pulse under its lace sleeve.
Her grip tightens on the doll, the subtle life within a chilling moment in silent room. In the dim attic, dust motes swirl like stars in a single ray of sunlight. Lily's mother kneels, her youthful face framed by shadows and secrets. She lifts the heavy lid of an old wooden box, its hinges groaning like a whispered memory. Inside, nestled in faded velvet, lies a doll, its painted eyes staring blankly ahead. A silent echo of childhood dreams and forgotten stories fills the attic. In the dimly lit room, Lily's grandmother is hunched over a table, a flickering candle casting eerie shadows on her face. The flickering candlelight reveals the grandmother performing a strange ritual with a doll. Her lips move, forming words in a low, guttural voice as she chants in the darkness. The scene is filled with an unsettling and mysterious atmosphere. In the hospital, Lily struggles for breath, her pale face stark against the white pillow. Doctors and nurses work urgently around Lily's bed, their faces reflecting deep concern. Worried glances are exchanged as they monitor Lily's erratic vitals. A doctor adjusts the IV, a silent battle against Lily's sudden decline. Lily's mother stands tall, her gaze fixed on Doll. Her eyes blaze with fierce resolve, reflecting the depth of her maternal love and determination. The doll sits innocently on the bed, an eerie stillness contrasting with the mother's intensity. Every muscle in her body is taut with determination, a silent promise to protect her child. Her voice rings out, filled with raw emotion.
Release my daughter.
Clara's eyes, once innocent, now darken ominously. An ancient grudge seems to seep into the doll's gaze. The light catches the eyes, revealing a disturbing depth. A subtle shift, the eyes no longer reflect childhood innocence. The doll's stare intensifies, hinting at hidden powers. A chilling transformation occurs within the doll's eyes. In the dim light of Lily's bedroom, her mother's face is illuminated, her gaze fixed on a doll resting on the bed. A subtle shift in her expression reveals a hardening resolve, a silent promise etched in the lines of her face. She went to search for a toolbox, its contents hinting at the task ahead. A hammer is pulled from the toolbox. Its metallic gleam is opposite to the room's soft light. The hammer is raised, a symbol of her unshakable resolve in the quiet, shadowed room. She came in the room, raises the hammer, a shadow of determination in her eyes, readying to strike. An icy chill floods the room, frosting the windows with intricate patterns. The doll's eyes snap open, glowing with an eerie, hateful red light. An unseen force hurtles through the air, targeting Mother. Mother is thrown backwards, a scream frozen on her lips. Lily lies motionless in the hospital bed, her fate hanging in the balance as machines beep a somber rhythm. A piercing, sustained tone erupts from the heart monitor, its shrillness cutting through the silence. Far away, Clara, the cherished porcelain doll, explodes into fragments, a wave of dark energy pulsing from the shattered remains. Lily's eyes snap open, her breath catching in a sudden, desperate gasp. An unsettling intensity flares within her gaze, opposite to the fragile girl who lay there moments before. The change is obvious, a disturbing transformation seizing her very essence. Truly, some toys are made to play with, and some are made to take your place.